Welcome to Season 1, Episode 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's get into it.
Come on, guys, grab us more.
Oh.
All right, these are for you. Tommy, I know you like chocolates there. Don't hog the marshmallows, okay?
The fuck? I don't think I would be getting out.
Come on, guys. Let's go look for him.
What? No! Those children should not be going to look for him. I feel like I'm watching an episode of well, I was going to say Bones, but now I'm going to say Supernatural. It's just a weird start.
Well, you can officially tell your physical therapist that you're fit as their proverbial fiddle, especially for a man of your age.
Interesting that we're talking about his health.
It's close, but it's just not right.
Because Agent Coulson had no problems.
I was going to say, we've been using it.
I'm Agent Graham Ward. I could shoot the legs off a flea for
Graham,
500 yards.
Graham Ward.
As long as it's not windy.
Hey, that's a sound I haven't heard in a bit.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be laughing a whole lot if you were living in Ward's doghouse.
Yeah.
I even let them tag me like a stray dog. I mean, I know I lied to you guys, but
A lot.
I was
For a
trying to
long
protect
time.
my boyfriend.
I don't care. Who cares about your ex-boyfriend?
And it's not like I'm comparing Ward to Miles, but we spoke the same language, you know?
Yeah, a bit like we do.
Totally.
Uh-huh, sure.
Something funny?
How tall is
Poor
he?
silly Fitz. He mistakenly left a dummy round in the pistol. Should be proper now.
Great. Thanks.
Troop leader's name was Adam Cross.
Good for her.
What are you doing?
I'm shadowing my supervising officer.
Shadowing, not smothering.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he's talking to her any more than he absolutely has to.
I mean, why call us? What's the big... Never mind.
He's still in the air. He is.
Any idea what could cause an effect like this?
Well,
the solitary
judging by
hypothesis,
the horizontal
perhaps
electrical
nanobatteries.
discharge, it's
Time.
gonna be-
Let's try that again. Any idea what could cause an effect like this?
Well, if I know.
no clue.
Seems to me like we're either dealing with some freak natural event or a new high-tech weapon.
Could be an entry wound cauterized immediately.
Freaky.
Freaky.
Okay.
He's clean.
Everybody looks clean on their first go-around.
Ward's right.
That was a little pointed. Although she didn't look clean on her first go-around. But still, message received.
You've been pretty tough on her.
She lied to us. Contacted the Rising Tide
told
while we
you.
were on a mission.
I knew he'd take it harder than anybody else.
It's the victim's brain. That's what happens when it's hit with close to 2,000 megajoules of electrostatic energy. That's almost double the power of a lightning bolt.
Damn.
I'm hoping to shed some light on its effects once I extract a brain tissue sample.
It's happening again.
It's science, Fitz! I have to dissect something!
No, the satellite's picking up another electrostatic
Oh.
event, not 20 kilometers from here.
Hold on now, what just happened?
It's gone.
We need a shortcut.
Is this Twister now?
Door's barred from the inside.
Hayloft's open.
We could ram it with the truck.
Or you could do that. Shit.
Scan the perimeter. Whoever did this couldn't have gotten far.
Why? And why these people?
I think I found something you might want to see first. Sending it over
Are they
now.
both in there?
He's a volunteer firefighter at the same station house as our first victim, Adam Cross.
Our
Okay.
two victims know each other. Two victims from the same firehouse, found in the same weird way.
We're looking for a killer.
Well, there were two other people in that photo.
Hey guys,
Is that him? Yep.
what's going on?
He looks sick.
What are you looking for?
A scented candle.
Not you.
This wound. Something doesn't quite make sense. Initially, I thought these were entry wounds, as if from a gunshot, but they're not. They're exit wounds.
Like the battery?
Something's happening. The satellite's picking up another reading.
Oh, shit.
That humming noise, you hear that?
Oh, it's about to happen to him?
Come on, you don't hear that? It's driving me nuts.
Mr. Diaz, are you with me?
No, he's not. Shit. Shit.
Whatever you're doing, make it stop.
Coulson, I found it. It's a Shatari helmet.
What, the alien thing? It's a souvenir! Ah! Not again.
Answer the question, Mr. Diaz.
The first time anyone's touched it since New York was a couple nights ago.
Why?
It had rust all over it. We were cleaning it.
May, don't touch it. Sir, he's not using a weapon, he's infected. I think the helmet was the source of an alien virus.
Me, Frankie, and Adam, we were bored on the third shift, so we decided to clean it.
Coulson, I feel like you gotta get out of there.
Sir, he's at 600 megajoules and climbing.
Clear everybody out. Now.
You're shutting yourself in there with him?
I'm gonna wind up like them, aren't I?
It's looking that way.
Is there anyone you want to talk to? Anything I can do?
Sir, you have to get out of there right now. He's going.
Very anxious right now.
I got hurt once. Pretty bad.
As bad as you can.
I died.
Yeah, you did.
Some say it was only for 8 seconds, but I know it was more than that.
I do too.
I know I wasn't here anymore. I was there.
There, where? Is she the only one hearing it? They're only focusing on her, but I feel like everybody should be able to hear it. Oh, shit, 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 shit.
You better get going, buddy.
Yeah, you better. Is that what they're scanning for right now?
If what you suspect is true, then those firefighters could be infected, and they're gonna need a cure. Find one.
Yes, sir.
And also, like, did anyone else get affected? There were a lot of those things in New York and a lot of people helping.
You okay?
Fine. Just want this alien thing off our plane as soon as humanly possible.
It's reasonable.
You want to talk about your physical?
My physical therapist requested it. He's updating his files or something.
You'd tell me if something was wrong.
Of course.
Well, that was a lie.
But what those cells tell us is that we're dealing with a propagating virus, which
The
means...
virus can move from person to person.
Exactly! And that's the most exciting part, how it spreads. It's like nothing we've ever seen on Earth. I didn't think it possible a virus could alter its host's molecular density and polarity. That explains the floating. Can't wait till the virologists at the CDC and S.H.I.E.L.D. HQ see this.
Oh my god.
So, something wrong?
I'm so sorry,
I
Jim.
have chills right now. Oh my god. Well, you need to find that cure now.
Simmons believes she contracted the virus approximately 36 hours ago when she received an electrostatic shock from the first victim.
How much time does she have?
Right.
Based on when the firemen were infected, how quickly their symptoms manifested, 2 hours at most.
Oh, fuck.
Right? I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D. has dozens of labs and scientists working on this thing, don't they?
They do. How soon can you get us on the ground?
3 hours. Our path to the sandbox has us right in the middle of the Atlantic.
But if we can't land in time,
Simmons will release a pulse that will blow this plane
Yeah.
right out of the sky.
We
Yeah.
can't just sit here and watch her die. We have to do something.
There's only one person on this plane capable of finding a solution for this,
Her.
and I'm willing to bet my life that she will.
She's just a kid.
Well, she's not, but she is too young.
These antibodies should be able to target the virus's antigens.
Shit.
Why aren't you down there?
they don't need an audience.
I said, what would you do?
You can stay. If you want.
Progress.
What I can't do is protect you guys from stuff I can't even see or understand.
I love that he feels like he has to protect them.
Coulson, Nice to see you're not dead.
Oh, hey, he's in Supernatural.
And S.H.I.E.L.D. has no record of anything like it. So it's imperative it reach the sandbox without incident. In case of a pandemic, we're going to need it.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I've been ordered to inform you that if you have infected cargo, you need to dump it.
Oh my god.
Do you copy me, Coulson?
Nope, I don't.
These orders are coming from up
I'm
top.
sorry, bad connection.
Yep, static, sorry. Going through a tunnel. In the air.
Oh, Fitz, it's the most perfect opportunity for us to see the world. We'd be fools to pass this one up.
I hate it when you use that voice. That's not even how I sound, and you were just afraid of going into the field.
We don't have time for this right now.
You have to fix this.
Yes.
I don't know how, Fitz.
I didn't realize I cared about either one of them this much, but I do. Apparently.
There's no one to create an anti-serum from, because no one's actually survived this.
Well, you'll be the first.
So if I can scrape some epithelial cells from the inside of the helmet, we can create a vaccine.
Yes! Anti-serum! But yes.
Okay, well, this is something. But also, don't get the virus yourself. Oh god, he's going in.
No! You can't be in here!
Too late. It's done. Just try and do your best to keep your hands off me, yeah?
Right beside each other.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm doing what we always do. We're gonna fix this. Together.
I feel like she could be doing this. You don't have to. You could have just dropped it off and gone into the corner of the room because I feel like you can't be let out, but... This is gonna be it. We're gonna save her. It's gonna be fine.
Third time's a charm.
It better be.
I can't breathe. We did.
Did we? No! Maybe it'll still somehow work on her?
I know the protocol in these circumstances. But could you please tell my dad first? I just think my mom would take it better if it comes from him.
We're not there yet. There's still time.
Sir, please.
No.
Would you mind if I had a brief moment alone with Fitz?
Try again. The electrostatic pulse from the third rat seemed much less, so...
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out.
Calibrate the anti-serum.
What? Why? Because he would have stopped her.
What is that? Someone's lowering the cargo hold.
She's gonna do it herself. She's not gonna make them do it.
It worked.
What? What? No! What? Okay, go and stop her.
Jenna!
Oh my god, we better stop her.
We're done! No!
No! We're gonna have something to get her, right? We've got like a jetpack or something.
The anti-serum worked!
Holy shit, he didn't even have that on all the way. He only had it on like one shoulder. I have so much anxiety right now. Especially because like falling to my death is one of my worst fears.
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy you're both alive. Truly. And I realize you were trying to save the team. But what you did today, that was not your call. Don't you ever pull a stunt like that again. We'd hate to lose you, Gemma.
So, what'd you think of your first time skydiving?
Honestly, I'd rather not think about it anymore.
Yeah.
I may have misled you earlier. You see, when I gave you back the night-night pistol, I lied.
Oh.
Still an ounce off.
I know.
You do?
Of course. After all,
I'm Agent Grant Ward. I just jumped out of a plane without a parachute on. It saved your life.
Did never know she almost died.
An experience like that, it takes a while to sink in.
Yeah.
That her medical report?
Mine, actually.
What does it say?
Blood work finally came back. I'm perfectly normal. A little heavy on the iron, but don't worry.
Normal,
You don't have
not
to start
healthy?
calling me Iron Man.
Interesting word choice. He wants answers.
My doctors never requested any tests. I ordered them for myself, but you knew that. This piece of paper is telling me that everything's fine. But I don't feel fine.
Take off your shirt. Whether it was 8 seconds or 40, you died. There's no way you can go through a trauma like that and not come out of it changed. You know how long it's taken me to...
I know.
Did you say you know how long it's taken me?
And I was going to do it.
I know you were.
I had the anti-serum, the chute, everything. I just couldn't get the straps
Fitz,
on.
please.
And, you know, maybe I couldn't have done the whole James Bond and mid-air
Fitz,
type
shut up.
of thing.
But it wasn't Ward by my side in that lab searching for a cure. It wasn't Ward giving me hope when I had none. It was you. You're the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Blake.
Coulson. That's the best you could come up with. We've got a bad connection.
I was pressed for time.
I don't know what happened to you in New York. Doesn't give you license to disobey a direct order from HQ. He'd keep pulling stunts like that. Someone might decide to take this little dream team away from you.
I'd like to see them try.
That doesn't sound like the Phil Coulson I used to know.
No,
He's different now.
get used to it.
Also, I don't want to see them try. He drove a red Mustang in Supernatural. Okay. I had to think about it because I knew he drove a red car in Supernatural for a specific reason. But I'm pretty sure it was a Mustang. Okay. All right. Well, I think it's safe to say I'm invested. I should probably look at my makeup. Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize I cared that much, especially about them, because honestly, I care about Coulson. And I care about Skye and Ward. Now I can finally remember his name. May, I'm iffy on May. She's my least favorite character. But I had gotten enough time with her, I guess. I felt like Fitz and Simmons were two I didn't really know much about. We haven't really gotten, because like with May, we've gotten some little hints of like her backstory, and we've learned more about her. And I just don't feel like we'd taken as deep a dive on Fitz and Simmons. So I guess I felt like the least connected to them. And like I knew the least about them. But I liked them. I didn't really know much about them. So I didn't really feel like they were fully fleshed out characters to me. But then this happened. And clearly I care. Yeah, this was a good episode. This is my favorite episode yet. Yeah. Which I feel like I said that about 4, and then now this is overtaken 4. I think, was this the first time I've cried? I think it is. I don't remember if I cried at, maybe in an especially touching scene in any of the other episodes, but I think this is the first time I've like actually cried because I was like so invested in what was happening, and I was worried for like one of our characters. I have a feeling it won't be the last time, but it affected me more than I was expecting. I was really, really worried we were actually going to lose her, which was nice. I mean, it was a surprise to me, but it's a good surprise. I'm glad I'm invested. I'm glad I care. I'm so glad. I mean, okay. So like that stuff was all really interesting and fascinating, and we tied it in a lot with New York, which was really cool. And I now feel so much more connected to these characters, especially those two. I love their like dynamic with each other, which I have loved that from the beginning, but now I especially do. But in this, like all that alone would be great and make this an awesome episode. But we're getting Coulson questioning what happened to him and being curious about it and looking into it more, which is what I want. I want information. And I think it's so fascinating that Coulson doesn't have it. It's not like he's keeping a secret. He doesn't know either. And he apparently can never know. So, like, why? Why can't he ever know that, like, he died and they brought him back? Like, that happens. So, like, why could he never know? Like, he already knows that. So what can't he know? And it's been driving me nuts. And I have that bit of information. Coulson doesn't even have that. But he feels different. So that's what is like driving his curiosity. And I'm glad. I'm glad we haven't just like let this go. I'm glad someone's looking into it, which means we might get answers. Yeah, no, this was good. I think I'm pretty fully invested now. So like I still kind of don't super care about the other stuff. Most of the things that the episodes are about, like the actual like story for that episode. I'm not like heavily invested in that stuff. I mean, it's entertaining, but I don't really care. But that's fine. I mean, I would love to care or like deeply care about like the overarching plot. I'm not quite there yet, but I am now apparently obviously there with these characters. So that's good. Except for May. I could take or leave May at this point. Like more often than not, she kind of annoys me. And like, had this happened to her, I don't think I would have cried. And if I did, it would be more because like how the other characters would take it. Like May could leave the show in the next episode, and I honestly, I'd probably be happy about it. I'm open to that changing. Like I'm not one who stays like stuck in my opinion of a character. She just isn't my favorite. I don't like her personality. She's too abrasive for me. I don't know. Yeah, she's just not my favorite. So, I mean, she's a total badass, and I like and appreciate that about the character, but I don't really actually care about her. Whereas I care about everyone else on the team for, one reason or another. So, yeah. But I care about everyone else enough that it makes up for me. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this one. This was an awesome episode. So, yeah, not super invested in the other stuff that's happening, but I am now fully invested in most of these characters. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode a very long time ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. Also in the description, I will have the most recent full reaction that they received. I'll have like what episode that is, so you can know exactly how far ahead they are. So what is so far ahead are those full reactions, and they are in watch along style. So you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside my video for copyright reasons, of course. But I have timers and different things that I do in the video to hopefully help make it easier for you to sync yours with mine. Really, all you have to do is just hit play on yours when my countdown timer hits 0. That's pretty much it. There are other perks and benefits for being a part of Patreon as well. So make sure you're reading the tier descriptions very carefully. If you're just interested in the YouTube versions, I do have like a YouTube only tier. And then all the other tiers get the YouTube versions as well. But by the time you're watching this, hopefully those are going out a week early over on Patreon. But it'll state that very clearly in the tier description. So again, make sure you're reading it. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube, that's totally cool. Just make sure that you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out. And hopefully I will see you in that one.